Okay, so welcome to the first tutorial in this Python mini series here. We are just going to do some basic print functions. But first off, you gotta have Python. So if you don't already have Python installed, go ahead and open up a web browser. I already have this page up right here. And you're gonna wanna go to python.org/downloads and download the latest version of Python 3 for your operating system, whether it be Mac or Windows, Linux, etc. They have specific releases here, and you can look for your OS right here. We're going to use Python 3 just for the sake of Python 3. Python 2 is a little bit different, just has some different things syntactically. So if you want to download Python 2, you're more than welcome to, but we're going to roll with Python 3 for this tutorial series. So go ahead and download that. Pause the video if you need to. And the other thing you're going to want is a development environment. I'm using PyCharm. You don't necessarily need one. You can use idle. It kind of comes stock with Python, but in this tutorial series I'm going to use PyCharm because I like to use PyCharm. I don't know, it's just your own choice. Whatever development environment you want to use, you can use that. And later on we might get into doing some stuff in an editor, like in the terminal. So we'll be learning that a little later as well. Go ahead, and if you want, it's a PyCharm page here. It's jetbrains.com/PyCharm. I just have the community edition here. You can get the pro edition. I just don't really think you need that right now if you're just starting out, but if you want to, go ahead. Looks like they have a free trial. So yeah, let's go ahead, minimize that. I'm gonna go down to our icon down here and open up PyCharm. Sorry if there's a little noise in the background. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and click create a new project. And for here, I'm just gonna put first program or something like that. First prog works for me. It's gonna be on the desktop. That's fine. Go ahead and click create. Alright, I'm gonna close out of this. So here we are. PyCharm is open. We have a new project, but we do not yet have a file, so it's kind of just blank here. So what we're going to do is go over here where it says your project name. Go into right click or control click if you have a Mac. Do new Python file. And I'm just kind of gonna do fpro. You write whatever you want here, just a file name. Okay, so here we go. Now we have our file. And today in the tutorial, we're just gonna start out, like I said earlier, with just the basic print function. And stuff that if you looked up anything about programming before, most people kind of print to the console hello world or something, and that'll be their first program. You know, but we might just change it up a little bit. You're gonna go ahead and type print, then do some parentheses, and then we're gonna do some quotation marks. This is my, let's get that out of here, first program. All right. So this is the print function, and then in Python 3, you're always going to want parentheses surrounding what you type in here. This is a string, so you're going to have it within quotation marks. And to run it, we're just going to go up here, click run. Click run again, and click on our program here, and voila. This is the console here. This is my first program. Alright, so we'll get more in depth with some of these and the data types like strings and everything else, etc. in the next tutorial, but this is gonna close our first tutorial. So mess around with this print function, try and print some new things, maybe print multiple things at once. You can just do this over and over and just see what comes up in the console, and I will see you next time.